Everything was ablaze. Everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Ready? 52, Mark 52. Three buck.
Tannehill on first down. That's the rookie with the catch, A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
Lead. Bring it. Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44.
On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And he's caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Hands up. You're 18. Check. Walk 54. Regular. Watch the slant. No. Off. Heavy.
The former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett, the rookie with the carry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 20-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check. 2-2. Move.
This is Scarlett on the carry. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now. Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground. Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Now Scarlett. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Time to go, night. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll run with Scarlett, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Jordan Scarlett, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after here coming up. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Leo.
Derrick Henry running right through him. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
218, jump. Hey, Orbit. Get it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. T.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
3rd and 9.
Ready. 50, plant.
Let's go, King. Big Sears right here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
And the Titans first down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Recon, 132 fighter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 60 or. You won't see me in your nightmare. And go.
A first down carry for Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on 2nd and 11. Now it's Tannehill. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The Titans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, Haywood! 52's the mark, boy. 52.
3rd and long. It's Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Here's Tannehill. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Henry. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Succop. This from 54 yards away. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season. Another try after the 1st down sack. Dalton. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Heavy. Yo, kill. Here you go. We're good.
Watch the twins.
Topper. Hey. Crunch.
Now a shotgun handoff to Scarlett. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's taken in by Callaway. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And Callaway taking it in left side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That's complete over the middle to Callaway. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's caught at the 3. A loss of 2, then 3rd and goal. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Spot. Go. Get it.
The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Hey, Zoo.
On second and 11 now. Dalton. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Kamale Correa in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Again, it's Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep...
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here.
Hey, team 6.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Tannehill. He gets it to Humphreys. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. Look at me. Go. Get up. 2.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Oh, you got deep?
They will start the drive with Scarlett. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They turn to Scarlett again. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up fourth down. Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on fourth down.
Get off the field. Mike's 54. Mike
2 by 2. Move. Hey, echo. Hey, watch.
So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Just move. Hey.
And the blitz does come. And that will be incomplete. There was the pressure you were talking about, force the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. That's trying to come back for Suckup. It's not going to get there. No good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Check 99. Check 99. Say. Here you go. Can. Hey, box truck.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They'll run it with Scarlett. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a give here to Scarlett. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They come out here in the eye. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal.
Check. Heavy. 2-2. Move.
Check 50. He's coming. Double up. Double up.
They'll try and run for it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jordan Scarlett, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't met a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it because they get to fire out and really smack someone. And, boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging them on the sideline. Let's go. And let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. On first down, it's Tannehill. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
On first down, Tannehill. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Tannehill throwing again. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Luke Kuechly able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Titans on third down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And pressure gets to him again. Bruce Irvin providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On 4th down, Tannehill. And it is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
No gain on this defense. No gain. Motion. Regular.
Dalton sets up play action. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
From the 27, Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Check the backer.
Tannehill on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He's going to launch it for Washington. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Back to the air. Tannehill on second down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Devin White racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Go. Hey, orbit.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Rock it. Go. Hey, Haywood. Get it.
Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
A fourth quarter score now from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And the Colts, they've now taken the lead late in that one. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Buzz! Be ready!
Oh, passing it. Dalton going up top. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Yep. Hey, wahoo!
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. They can't hang with us.
They go.
One last throw here for Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked picked off near the 26. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Panthers, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.